Hi, Paul Fenn here from Jeanneau, sitting here aboard the Sun Odyssey 490, and I just got back from sailing this boat. I spent a week aboard this boat in the British Virgin Islands as part of the Jeanneau Owners Rendezvous this year, and got to tell you, it was a fantastic time, and one of the reasons for that was the boat. We were a total of 3 couples on this boat, and I thought I would just talk to you about some of the features that I really loved about the boat and why I would go back and charter this boat again in a heartbeat. For starters, this has an enormous cockpit. We say at Jeanneau that people spend 85% of their time in the cockpit. Honestly, we spent more like 100% of our time in the cockpit. Everything we did, the first thing we would do after we got on a mooring, we would drop down the enormous swim platform in the back, an electric swim platform. You do a lot of swimming in the Caribbean, so we were in and out of the water a lot. We were in and out of the dinghy a lot because we didn't go to a dock really. We were on a mooring or at anchor. So at night, in the evening, we would get in our dinghy, the 6 of us, and motor ashore. And then of course we had to come back, and the swim platform makes it so easy to get in and out of the boat. Can't say enough about the swim platform. I need to talk to you a little bit about the combings in the cockpit. These are options, but they fold down to create these beautiful sun lounges. I didn't spend much time lounging, but my daughter who was on the trip, Molly, she certainly had a great time, laying out in the sun. As far as the sailing of the boat, this is a Fleet Freon design. It has twin wheels, twin rudders. We had a furling mainsail on the boat and a furling genoa, so it made it super, super easy for us to set sail and then, get the sails put away at the end of the day. We didn't have to haul the sails down. It wasn't a lot of work. And then underway, this boat sails like the wind. It's a beautiful sailing boat. It also has the walk-around decks. And the walk-around deck is an awesome feature when you're sailing because you can stand on the high side and you can see around the sails. If you like to sail on the low side, which I do, again, you can see around the sails. At the end of the day, when we would come up and pick up a mooring, it was very easy to get from the back of the boat up to the bow of the boat. Didn't have to step on the cockpit seat, work your way under the bimini. You just walked around the wheel, walked up the side deck, super, super easy. Moving down below, this was a 3-cabin, 2-head owner's version. So we had 2 guest cabins aft with a head on one side with its own shower. That was more than enough, didn't need a 3rd head, it was fantastic. All the way forward, we had the master cabin. You have a head with a sink on the port side that's completely separate from the shower. The shower with a 2nd sink is located in the master cabin on the starboard side. It's a completely stand-up shower. I didn't think that I would spend a lot of time using the shower, but I found myself using it quite a lot before I went out to dinner. The 490 that I was on had the optional generator, and it also had a water maker. So I had plenty of power, plenty of water, and I utilized that master shower a lot. The bed, it's set back from the bow, so it's a completely square bed. It's a queen-size bed to be super, super comfortable. Lots of storage up forward. Hanging locker on the port side, hanging locker on the starboard side. We had lots of drawers to put our things away. That was super nice. The galley. I found the galley to be really workable. And I can be a bit of a snob about that, but this has lots of counter space, very clever storage areas in and around the galley for my plates, silverware, cups, wine glasses. You have a front opening fridge that's also accessible from the countertop, so you can get to all your things that are in the refrigerator. You're in and out of that all the time during the day. We also had the optional freezer on this boat, so that was super nice. We had really cold food all the time. We had a microwave oven that lived in the very clever place. We just opened up the lid, the microwave would pop out. We had that, we had an inverter. So we had, all the things that you can possibly need on this boat. A lot more to talk about the Sun Odyssey 490, but if you can't tell, I'm pretty excited about this boat. If I went to the Caribbean again tomorrow or next year, this would be the boat that I would look forward to get my hands on because I had such a great time. You can learn more about the Sun Odyssey 490 on Jeanneau.com. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and all our social media. We post things all the time, Facebook and Instagram. But yeah, fantastic boat, the Sun Odyssey 490. Thanks for watching. I look forward to seeing you on the water.